Hi everybody, Gertler from Cape Town and welcome to another video. Now, one of my followers asked me to do a video about the carnivore diet and especially its applicability to us older muscle seekers. Okay, now before we start, let's look at what the carnivore diet is all about. The carnivore diet excludes all foods except eggs and meat and small amount of low lactose dairy products. This is something like hard cheeses and a bit of butter. Thus, no carbs, no pizza, no rice, no bread, no nuts, no seeds, no fruits, no vegetables. The list goes on. The only thing you're allowed is meat, meat, meat and more meat. Now the name carnivore diet, it just sounds lekker. Now, lekker is a word we use in Afrikaans, describing anything that's nice, but it's much more than nice. Just a diet's name alone makes one hungry. Now, apart from vegans and vegetarians in this world, who would not want to follow a diet that contains your favorite food group and only your favorite food group? Meat, meat, more meat, it sounds like heaven. But is it heaven? Well, any diet, it's got no shortage of its supporters, and the same goes with the carnivore diet. There's been a group of people that support it very verbally, and they absolutely believe in the benefits that they claim that this diet has. The benefits are, amongst others, it treats depression, treats anxiety, arthritis, obesity, diabetes, and the list goes on. Now, anything in this world with such excessive claims immediately make me lift my eyebrow. The main problem with the carnivore diet is the fact that it's got zero science backing it up. Nada, nix, nothing. So all one can actually do is just listen to people's opinions and what they claim to be their experiences. Okay, now that out of the way, the original request still stands, where my follower want to find out what my opinion is from a perspective of a body transformation coach about this carnivore diet. Let's dissect it a little bit more. Now, with all this protein consumed, especially if you get a good variety of protein in, it definitely is a potential bodybuilding type of diet. And on top of the protein that you consume, you also consume a lot of creatine, because protein, especially meat and red meat sources, are the main source of creatine. And as you know, creatine is this side of steroids, the best muscle building supplement out there. So with all the protein and creatine you're getting in, it's a big green light already for a bodybuilding type of diet. Now, the animal fat consumed in a diet is high, much higher than any dietitian or nutritionist will allow you to eat in a diet. But that also means there will be no problem getting enough calories in during the day. So yes, definitely it has positives. Okay, now let's look at the negatives. Testimonials from people are untested from a science point of view. Simple opinions and personal experiences, which as of yet cannot be verified by science. However, as I've learned in life, this, and although I'm a science guy, this does not mean that everything they claim is not true. Time and science will tell. The second big negative, this diet contains no fiber and very little minerals, trace elements and vitamins. Now, this alone has the potential for a magnitude of problems. Cholesterol problems, definitely a high concern, and there are more negatives, but let's just stick with this for now. Okay, now for the guy 20 to 40 years old, it might actually just be a good idea for short periods of time to experiment with this type of diet. Remember, there's a building and a cutting phase that you must follow. It's usually a 3-month period and a 3-month period. Now, this would typically be a diet solution for a building phase environment. I would still follow the traditional bodybuilding diet system for the cutting phase. And I'll put up the link for you to such a diet so you can see how the structure of that kind of diet looks to force the fat loss. But in the building phase, where there's more leniency about the calories that you consume, I would experiment with such a diet. Just be sure to get a very potent multivitamin in. So if some of you are willing to do this experiment, please get back to us and leave some comments as to what your experiences with the carnivore diet was. But now onto the guy 40 and up. Now for the guy 40 to 50, I believe this kind of diet might be risky. Remember, at the age over 40, the kidneys does not function like it functioned when you were younger. So eating too much protein is definitely going to place undue strain on your kidneys. I would not advise this diet for a guy between 40 and 50. And also the cholesterol will be a concern. Now, for a guy over 50, it's plain risky, full stop. I would not recommend it at all. Your kidney function is definitely going to start dropping when you just eat proteins when you're over 50. I believe this is a dangerous diet for a guy over 50. Now obviously we're waiting for some science studies to give us a bit more direction about the carnivore diet. But right now there are very few health professionals that will underwrite this type of diet approach. Okay guys and girls, that's my opinion as a transformation coach on the carnivore diet. If any of my followers want me to discuss a certain subject or they've got a question for me, just drop it in the comment box of the video. I will get it from there and maybe I'll surprise you with a video. And a quick reminder about my donation link. I asked for a small donation, guys, to help me speak positively into people's lives, to bring my message and all my information for free. So those of you that can afford it, please. And then of course my coaching system, the advanced system 2, it's specifically for the older guy. It's a huge comprehensive system that covers everything from A to Z. It's customized for your body, your goals. So you want to sign up or you want to find out more, just visit the link that I put up for you on the screen. And then of course behind the screens I've organized a 15% discount on supplements for all my followers, but you can only get that discount when you order through the link that I've put for you on the screen. Now guys and girls, I wish you happy dieting and off the scale intensity training. Cheers. Haplo from Cape Town signing off.